Welcome back. This is the final word. Talking earnings again, IT outsourcing major Cognizant reported yet another brilliant quarter, and what helped was, of course, strong demand from Europe once again, and also the financial services industry. The company has also raised its full-year earnings forecast. Joining us tonight, R. Chandrasekharan, Group CEO. Chandra, great quarter for Cognizant. Yet again, your numbers managing also to beat the street's estimates. Take us through really what worked this quarter and what helped to boost those numbers.
Thank you, Abha. We are quite pleased with our results. Another industry leading growth that we just reported. And what we are really happy about our Q3 results was that it was a very well balanced growth across all service lines, across all industry segments. Though healthcare was a little weak, but we are particularly happy with the turnaround that we saw in banking and financial services, almost a 7% sequential growth, and also a good turnaround in Europe. So overall, we are very, very pleased with the way things turned out, and also, particularly happy about the way our Horizon 2 services, these Horizon 2 services comprises of infrastructure services, BPO, as well as consulting. It's almost together, they account for about 20% of our business. These are the areas that we have been investing heavily, and these investments are bearing fruits now. So overall, very pleased with the way our Q3 turned out.
Right. Chandra, also, let me also get your reaction to the one thing everyone's talking about today in the U.S., and that is, of course, Obama's re-election. What are you making of this? What does it imply for both you as a company as well as, of course, for the industry?
So we are very happy that Obama has been re-elected for the second term. It also means continuity, right? Which is always good. But if you really look at it, the key election debate or the platform was the domestic economy in the U.S. and job creation. I think Obama's second term will definitely focus on really focusing on the local economy in the U.S. and a lot of the changes will have to be driven by technology, and that really augurs well for technology companies like Cognizant. So we really look forward to working with corporate America in terms of driving transformation, driving productivity, and really giving a boost to the local economy and job creation. So we will work with corporate America in addressing the election agenda, which is really the domestic economy, which will definitely do good for companies like Cognizant. And also, we will work with the new administration in terms of the skilled immigration program, which is also very important because even President Obama in his acceptance speech mentioned that one of the issues that U.S. faces is all about skilled workforce. So we are going to actively participate through the STEM program, in creating skills that are needed for future in the U.S. So we will work with the skilled immigration program as well as creating skills in the U.S. And also we will work with the new administration in terms of streamlining the tax reforms, which will make the U.S. companies a lot more competitive around the globe. So overall, we feel.
Right. Chandra, earnings at India's top IT firms have been mixed, but you've continued to see strong demand from Europe. Tell us also what your outlook is for the U.S. How are things there shaping up?
Bulk of our revenue comes from the U.S., so we feel pretty good about our growth prospects in North American market. We continue to enjoy a very strong, customer relationships there, and we just had our annual North American community in Scottsdale, and we had a record turnout in terms of, we had almost 400 client executives participate in the community. So it felt good, with such a huge participation amongst our customers. So we feel pretty good about the North American business, and we are happy with the turnaround that we saw in Europe, and we are extremely pleased with the prospects that we see in APAC. APAC business grew phenomenally well, almost 8 to 9% sequentially. So overall, we are very pleased with the growth across all geos, and we hope that trend will continue.
Chandra, thanks so much for joining us and taking us through Cognizant's earnings. Great speaking to you as always. Capital markets regulators